Hey folks, it's Jasper coming on to make a quick video about a concept I was thinking about, the adjustment of quarters throughout the year. Instead of being Q1234 to be Q winter, which is December, January, and February, to Q spring, which is March, April, May, to Q summer, which is June, July, August, hello, Q fall, which is September, October, November. That feels more right to me. Anyway, thought I'd just throw that out there. And while I was doing that, I also had the thought that as I was attempting to keep goals such as not eating or fasting for a day, which I did today, the thought occurred to me that, well, I can do it for one day. And, if there's something that I really wanted to eat today, which is a Sunday and typically a day off from whatever might even be considered a cheat day for a diet. But I ate a bunch last night, Saturday night, so I woke up and weighed really heavy this morning. So I thought, man, I'm not going to eat at all today. So I just drank coffee and water. And as a result, I lost 2 pounds in the course of the day. That's huge. That's a win. Anyway, the thought occurred to me that if I can do it for a day and just put off gratification of whatever it is that I want to do today until tomorrow, like go get a certain thing to eat, just put it off till tomorrow, then I can stick to my goal for the day. So then I thought, well, if I can put it off for a day, then I could put it off for 2 or 3 days, let's say half a week. First, let's say 3 days, 72 hours. I'm seeing that there's a concept of fasting for 36 hours. And of course, if you don't eat anything all day, then you get 2 night times with that too. So if the last time I ate was 10 p.m. yesterday, then I've got until 10 p.m. tonight to be 24 hours and until 10 a.m. tomorrow, which will be 36 hours. And I'll just go till noon, which is the normal intermittent fasting time to start eating. So I'll get 38 hours in of fasting. First, I went forward from 1 day to 3 days, and then elaborated on the concept to be half a day, and then half a week, and then a full week. In other words, if I can abstain for a week and just put it off until the following week, then I could get through a week of whatever it is I'm trying to do, building a new habit of some sort. And if I can do that, then I can do it for a month. Just put it off till the following month to do whatever it is I was going to do. Saving money, let's say, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. And of course, then if I can do it for a month, then I can do it for a season, 3 months, which came from that thinking of December through February being wintertime, which really is unofficial winter. Summer unofficially starts at Memorial Day, so that's basically June, July, August is summertime as we think about it. So anyway, I'm thinking, okay, I can do it for a day, I can do it for half a week, and I can do it for a week, I can do it for a month, I can do it for a season, and I can do it for a year, and then I can do it for a decade, and then half all of those. I can do it for half a decade, like go to school or something, or whatever the case may be, 5 years. I can do it for half a year, 6 months. I can do it for half a season, 6 weeks. Instead of a season, I can call that 90 days versus 93 days. Then I went backward from 1 day through half days, 12 hours, and then quarter days, 6 hours and 6 hours. And then sections of days, 3 hours and 3 hours. What 3 hours are we talking about? 6 to 9, 9 to noon, 12 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to midnight, 12 to 3, 3 to 6. And then that made me think about, what would you call those parts of the day? Early morning would be, say, 3 to 6. Morning would be 6 to 9. Late morning would be 9 to 12. Afternoon would be 12 to 3. Late afternoon would be 3 to 6. Evening would be 6 to 9. Nighttime would be 9 to midnight. And then late night, midnight to 3 a.m. Back to early morning, 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. And then, of course, all those time frames, those 3-hour sections can be adjusted. Instead of 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. for morning, it could be 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. or 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. Or go the other way, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. or 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., whatever works for you. And then cut those 3-hour time frames in half to 1.5-hour time frames, 90 minutes. And they say that's typically the time that you should work in blocks for before taking a break. So get a good, solid, uninterrupted, door closed, distractions eliminated 90 minutes of focused work time, focused get it done time, then take a break, go to the restroom, get a water, whatever it is that you need to do, take a bio break, anything, and then come back for another 90 minutes. Then, of course, I took that further. If I can do it for an hour, I can work out or half an hour or a quarter hour, 15 minutes, but say half an hour, do an exercise for 15 minutes or 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And then I can put off whatever it is that I wanted to do until the next one of that time frame. By the way, I do have a book on Amazon, a guitar practice book called Guitar Smarties, in the beginning, where in the preamble, I'm talking about how to practice and how to break down what it is you're working on into limited time frames. In other words, don't practice while you're looking at the clock. Practice for results, practice for accomplishment, practice for numbers of repetitions, that kind of thing, which I think is a lot more effective than practicing for 30 minutes, practicing something for 5 minutes. I mean, you can set limited time frames, but it's more important, I think, really, when you're practicing an instrument to work for numbers of repetitions, because what you're doing is psychomotor patterning. It's a mind-body discipline. You're acquiring motor skills, but that's a topic for another video. So just a thought. Anyway, thought I'd come on here and share that. Interesting concept, eh? So I'll put my breakdown of all the various time increments in the description below so you can copy that. We'll compare notes in the future. All right, ciao for now. Peach out, as I like to say. Eat your peaches. Please do consider subscribing, liking this video. Drop me a comment as to what you're going to do with which time frame, and talk to you soon.